Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Monday. Okay, guys, so this is going to be a really, really fun week, especially because we are back tomorrow night with Anchor Watch. The premiere of Below Deck is tonight. Jason has his Vanderpump Rules after party, which never ever disappoints, as you guys know. And I think it's going to be so much fun. Also, I said this in Hot Messy Topics today on Hot Messy Topics that we are doing another giveaway. So all you have to do is go to our podcast, drop a rating, and answer one of the questions that I ask you within this video. We're at 1,050, I think, ratings. But once we hit 1,300, we are giving away a free Rose Forever. You can go to roseforever.com. We have partnered with them for this giveaway. And yeah, you can pick anything you want, which we're super excited about. But smash that like button, show some love, and let's...
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
Okay, guys, so we're back to talk about Rachel because apparently she's triggered, and I'm going to explain just why. Thank you to realityt.com. Raquel Leviss is triggered by Scheana Shay's face on Vanderpump Rules. So viewers have only seen the first episode of season 11 of Vanderpump Rules, and there's already some light drama, as we can see. So Raquel Leviss, who decided not to return this season, has been speaking out on her podcast, Rachel Goes Rogue. Rachel had better discovered some other topics to discuss because she said she wasn't going to be watching, and she said she was not going to be recapping it, and she said she was not going to be talking about it. So right after the scandal news broke, Rachel alleged that Scheana Shay punched her in the face. Rachel gave Scheana a temporary restraining order, which was later dropped. And for the record, Scheana denied punching Rachel, but Rachel has decided that she won't ever see Scheana again. No, I don't plan on ever talking to her again. I don't have many boundaries, but one of them is physical violence. So, of course, Rachel watched the Vanderpump Rules premiere. When I watch it, I'm just happy that I'm not in it. I don't have to worry about things that are coming up this season. Well, that's not true. I do worry about things that are coming up this season. But it's hard seeing Scheana and Ariana Madix, two people that I did call friends. I think I have a lot more resentment towards Scheana. So I think the thorn for me is just seeing Sheena's face. I'm working through that. And I think with time and more therapy and just more, I don't know. I don't want to always feel that way. But when I look at her, but I guess right now it's just not an enjoyable thing for me. Okay. I mean, Rachel's pretty much saying she's traumatized at this point. But there are better ways to kind of state her case than being like, her face triggers me. I mean, I don't know. Since the season 10 reunion, Rachel has backpedaled on her close friendship with Ariana. I suppose maybe that makes it easier to rationalize the affair with Tom. Ariana and I were not best friends. We were acquaintances who became friends through the show. Now, meanwhile, Scheana let Rachel stay in her apartment in Los Angeles after Rachel ditched James Kennedy. And she said that I didn't pay rent, which is not true. I did pay rent, and I also cat sat for her cat. It's just unfortunate that she's trying to create this narrative that I've taken advantage of her when I feel I did contribute in a way. I think at this point, we can agree that both of them just have no desire to speak to the other. And that's absolutely okay. I don't think that they should be speaking. I think it's just a shit show, obviously. But I really am shocked. Like, I guess, no, I'm not shocked. I felt like she was going to absolutely talk about the show. I felt like she was going to put herself out there. I felt like she was going to do a lot of things that she said that she wasn't going to do, and she has. So anytime she says that she's going to do something now on the show or her podcast, I'm just going to go with the opposite of what she's saying and be like, okay, so you're saying you're not going to do that. So you're probably going to do that. Now, also on top of that, Rachel did say that she regrets how she treated Katie and her mom. It was during another episode of Rachel Goes Rogue podcast, and she talked about how she wishes that she would have handled things differently on the original season 10 finale. Rachel said, I have reflected, and I regret a lot of how I behaved towards Katie. I realize now that she was going through her own heartbreak and her own pain, and going through a divorce is not something that anybody wants to go through. And seeing your, ex with somebody else is devastating. And so I played part of being the offender. And I think to me, it didn't seem real. I lacked empathy for the position I was putting her in and the emotions that were coming up for her. And I really regret a lot of the way that I behaved in those situations. I mean, okay. Now, Bravo TV fans have reacted saying, I might have been more upset how Rachel treated Terry than anyone else. This scene was literally the hardest thing for me to watch the whole season. Crazy how she gives a short answer to this question, but 5-minute ones to others. Not an apology. She is a clown. And I feel like Rachel just expanded her therapy vocabulary, but she is still the same. She's just learning to enunciate better for crisis PR. Finally, this comes up. Katie was tortured this entire season for absolutely no reason, but to be collateral damage. Justice for the Maloney women, though. Mama Terry has always been wholesome, and she didn't deserve to be talked down like that. I mean, yeah, I thought that was really cringy. I think that a lot of people thought that was really cringy, and I think that there are a lot of people who absolutely, think that she owes Terry an apology. When she talked to Terry like that, it was just like, what did you just say? I'm going to play a clip from the Reality Ops on Instagram. Here we go. You can hear my cat meowing. Thank you, Reality Ops.
Can you address your behavior towards Katie and her mom at SUR in the original finale? And have you reflected on how you treated her while she was trying to heal from a divorce and have boundaries?
Yeah, I have reflected on that, and I do regret a lot of how I behaved towards Katie. I realize now that she was going through her own heartbreak and her own pain, and going through a divorce is not something that anybody wants to go through. And seeing your ex with somebody else is devastating. And so I played a part in being the offender. And I think to me, it didn't seem real. I lacked empathy for the position I was putting her in and the emotions that were coming up for her. And I really regret a lot of how I behaved in those situations. Yeah.
Can you address your behavior towards Katie and her mom at SUR in the original finale? And have you reflected on how you
Okay. There was one more reflection that she did. So I'm going to play you one more clip. It just doesn't stop. This is on Rachel Goes Rogue podcast. Oh, hold on.
When I got out of the Meadows, immediately I just felt like I didn't trust Lala and her intentions. But as I'm watching this season and this episode, immediately I was like, oh, she did it on camera. Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
So you did not know prior to watching this first episode that was on camera?
No, I didn't. No.
So then when you listened to it for the first time, what was your initial gut reaction? Oh my God, you gave me the cringiest face.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I feel bad saying it, but I just don't trust her.
You know what's crazy is Lala's probably somewhere and she's definitely somewhere, but somebody sent her a clip of this, I'm sure. And she's probably like, you don't trust me? Bitch, I don't trust you. I could hear her now from a mile away saying that. But guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are about all of this. Rachel going on and saying that she's triggered by Scheana's face. Do you agree with that? And do you think that she's going to be talking through her podcast about all of this as it's going down? All you have to do is go over comment below. But then if you want to enter to win our Rose Forever giveaway, just go anywhere you get your podcast. It's in the description of this video. Click on Up and Atom and then scroll down, drop a rating and answer the question. And if you've already dropped a rating, guys, then you're already entered to win for our next big giveaway. Once we hit 1,300, that's when we're doing the giveaway. And then after that, we have an even bigger giveaway. So we're just having fun, rewarding the community. Yeah, I love it. So smash that like button, get subscribed, do all of the things, and we'll see you next time.